The summer transfer special is done. Now it's time to get season 2 underway. What is up, guys? Matthew here. Welcome to another episode of our FM24 Road to Glory. I was not still wearing my Boro scarf there. You did not see a thing. I wasn't just recording a Project Boro episode, not one bit. We're here today for the start of Season 2 in our Road to Glory career mode with Darlington. The start of our first season, our first full season, of course. And last time out, we had a transfer special, which I do entice you guys to go and check out if you haven't already, because we made plenty of signings. We lost a few players, most of which we released, but we are still working on getting our wage budget level. A couple of players still to hopefully leave, and a couple of players that we're still looking to get in across the pitch. Across the team mostly. It's depth. That's what we're looking at the moment. We've got plenty of players in on trial. I think most of these will give us the depth we need. It's just a case of waiting to see who are the best ones. But I feel like we have nailed down our starting 11, and I think between Kelly and Little, I'm going to start Little, and I think we're going to be better balanced if we have CJ Clark in as a ball-winning midfielder. But let's have a little look at the transfers, just a little look back at what we've done this summer, if you guys didn't see the transfer special, or whether you did or didn't. So, in terms of the players that we let go on free transfers, you guys know the players who we released. So Jack Winstanley went before the season turned over into this season, and then we let go Jordan Mustoe, Callum Griffiths, Jacob Hazel, Tom Platt, Cameron Salkeld, Ben Headley, Johnny Ngandu, and Jake Lawler. In terms of actual outgoings, Tom Elliott, who's been unhappy and was a massive flop, left for Hemel Hempstead for 5.5k. And amidst all that, we've done our absolute best to try and get in as many free transfers as we can. And they've all been free transfers. As you can see, we've brought Tom Leake in as a central defender. He is 3.5 stars, 4.5 star potential. Was one of the best defenders in the league last season. We got him in on a free. We then got Harry Perrett in as right back. He was 3 star. I don't know if he's dropped to 2.5 star, but he's got very good potential, and that's the whole point. We've maybe brought in players who aren't quite as good initially as last season, not equally as good, but they've got more room to develop, and they are a little bit younger as well. Jack Leckie, another outstanding centre-half, 3.5 star, once again, 4 star. Potential, another one of the best defenders in the league last season. Caden Kelly come in, very exciting midfielder, 3 stars with 4 star potential. He can play in a midfield too, he can step into a number 10, and play pretty much anywhere across the front line, and is only 20 years old. He could be a star. CJ Clark come in from South Shields. He left them, I think his contract went out at the end of last season, so we got him quite cheap, and he's a ball-winning midfielder, 3 stars with 4 star potential. Very good. Another youngster as well. He's only 21. We then got Nathan Newell, who was on trial with us for a while. He's a fullback on the left-hand side. Like I said, the fullbacks we had last season didn't quite fit the style of football that we wanted to play. We're going for much more attacking fullback, wing-back options who can help the wingers bomb forward. And Nathan Newell did that. He did very well in his trial, stood out, 2.5 star, plenty of potential. And again, he's young and can play in multiple positions. And then finally, the latest signing we've made is Michael Spellman. He is a winger. We had a bit of an issue with wingers. Missed out on a few really, really good ones due to timing and other offers, etc. But he was another one who, on trial, did really well. And it looks like we found a bit of a star, to be honest with you. Winger. He's a 3.5 stars, 4 star potential, 21. Again, all players that we've got in for free. Players who we can sell on, hopefully at some point, for a cheeky profit. We are going to continue, though. We've got plenty of players who we're looking at. Plenty of players who we're looking to get in to add to our depth. But today, there's more of a focus on the opening 2 games of the National League season. And they are against newly promoted FC United of Manchester, the biggest club in Manchester, of course. And then Braintree, who were in the National League South last season, but have been moved into the National League North. Geography, I guess. If you're interested in our pre-season results, we didn't play through any of these, but these are the results that we had. So we played Camelon Juniors. Rightfully, we won 4-1, as we should. Goals from Max Thompson, a brace from him, Andrew Nelson and Ben Little. So the 3 stars of the team got their goals there. We then had a bit of a disappointing 0-0 draw away at Coventry Sphinx, and the report I got was that we just missed loads of chances. So we may have created enough, but didn't get the win there. We did beat Long Eaton in the next friendly, Ben Little again getting a goal, and Mitchell Curry coming on and scoring, which is awesome. And then we played Sunderland, and I think we put in a decent, respectful enough performance against Sunderland. We lost 3-1, but it was Jassim Sukar who got our only goal in that one. And we finished pre-season on a high, beating Guiseley by 4-1. Nelson, Kelly, Thompson and Little getting the goals once again. So yeah, Nelson, Thompson, Little looking like the three absolute superstars of this team. So let's get the team ready then for the opening game of the season, and I'm hoping this will be a season of us looking up and not looking down. Here's the team then for the opening game of this season. So Tommy Taylor is in goal. As I mentioned, a goalkeeper who we opted to sign on in the end, but I wish I hadn't. I wish I'd have held on and let him just play the month-to-month contract, and we could have got a better goalkeeper in, but he was chewing our ear off for a new contract, so we might still bring in a new goalkeeper and he can jump down a second. But the back four will be the strongest back four, a fresh back four across the whole of the back four line. So Perrott, Leckie, Leake and Newell are the back four. Ben Little partners CJ Clark in midfield with Harry Green on the right. We've got Michael Spellman on the left with Andrew Nelson and Max Thompson up front. I am hoping that them two cook like crazy this season. And in fairness, our bench doesn't look too bad, you know. Jassim Sukar is on the bench. He's going to be back up to both a left back or a centre back if we have to have an issue there. The only problem we might have is if we have a problem with Perrott, and if he needs to maybe go off right back depths a bit light, I would say. James Harvey, our potential superstar, is on the bench. He's going to cover both of the midfield too. Caden Kelly is a more attacking option with Jarrett Rivers, who can come in off the wing, and Mitchell Curry, of course, who was a beautiful story last season, is what I would say. I've just got a few numbers to dish out here. I'm going to give 18 to Clark, and Spellman can have my favourite number, and that is 14. We haven't given out the number 9 yet either. Maybe we'll see if Mitchell, Curry, Nelson or maybe Thompson can make a claim for that. But it's important we get ourselves a good start to the season. Of course, last season didn't start well at all. We weren't here until 12 games in. But yeah, obviously we had to come in and save Darlington, and we pretty much had a 10-point, not head start, whatever the opposite of a head start is. That's what we basically had to deal with, and we got them into a good position in the end. So hopefully, first full season from the get-go, we'll have plenty of time to really get a good start, pick up some momentum, and then it's just a case of seeing where it takes us. You know, we're not expected to fight for playoffs this season. We're not under any pressure. And within 2 minutes, Max Thompson is injured. Brilliant. That's exactly what we need. He's recovering from a knock though, so we'll leave him on. See how he recovers from that. But we have got a corner here after FC United of Manchester did have the first shot on goal. Spellman will whip this one in. Headed out by Finneran, back out to Spellman, who beats his man beautifully. A lovely dinked cross over the top to Little. And his header doesn't quite get a hold of it. Nods it over the bar, but that was a good little bit of wing play there by Spellman. Very good to see. And now we have another corner on the other side. Green, CJ Clark is in there. His header is blocked. It's out to Thompson, and picked that one out. Max Thompson puts it beautifully into the top corner. And this is what we held on to him for this very reason. You know, we had major doubts at the end of last season. He flopped completely, and we were looking to cash in, but we've held on to him, and he's just produced a moment of absolute magic. And our first goal of Season 2 was a beauty from Max Thompson. And so far, I dare say, we're looking all right, you know. We're playing some decent stuff. And I think, yeah, Spellman's going to get there as well. He's a ginger. He's our on-fire ginger on the left-hand side. Newell plays a very direct ball to Thompson, who squares it to Nelson, and it's 2-0. Great combination play by the two centre-forwards. We played a lot of last season with just the lone striker, and obviously we had the number 10 in behind. And then we stumbled across this 4-2-4, and it started working. And it is great to see these two combined, because they could be two of the best strikers in the league. and we might have a real special partnership on our hands. But a wonderful bit of play. Great ball over the top. A lovely cutback. Thompson with an assist and a goal, which is absolutely awesome. But, yeah, we stumbled across this formation, didn't we? Another cross comes in. Spellman's in there. Headed out. Newell puts a great first-time ball in, and there's Nelson! This is a dream start to the season. It's 3-0. And it was an assist by another one of our new signings. Newell made no mistake. He put it straight in to the box. Did not hesitate. Look at this beautifully weighted through ball. Perfect. Nelson wanted it more. Nods it into the corner. And it's 3-0. Absolutely brilliant. But, yeah, as I was saying, we obviously started off with a 4-2-3-1. We scrapped that for a 4-3-3 and then finally settled on a 4-2-4. But FC United of Manchester with a cross in and they've hit the post. Newell beaten at the back post there. But luckily we survive. And we might be able to go up the other end here and instantly put another one past them. Corner in. CJ Clark's in the box. He's been brought down. No, he hasn't. It was a great interception. Green, though, steps in to win it back instantly. Little now back to Newell. Great ball in to Spellman. Crosses it in to Thompson. And it's 4-0 within half an hour. And again, look at this down the left-hand side. Newell combining with Spellman, our two new signings. What a ball from Spellman. Thompson, right place, right time. We could not have asked for a better start to our season. They're on fire. Look at the boys. They're on fire. Spellman with a 9.1. Oh, and Nelson's hit the bar again. He's volleyed it from a free kick. It could have been 5. Green to Nelson. I'd love to see Spellman get a goal. I think he deserves one. Here's Newell with that wonderful left foot, and he puts another ferocious cross in. And that could have been 5. Nelson absolutely taking the bar off. And Harry Green is complacent. Should I tell him to focus? We've got a couple of boys who are a little bit complacent out there. There's no place for that, no matter who you're against and what the scoreline is. But you can only beat what's in front of you. These guys are favourites for relegation. I'm not going to pretend they're not. But yeah, it's even then, it's still a wonderful, wonderful start to the game. But this is where complacency could play a part here, and it is 4-1, and I could see that coming. A bit of complacency set in, and it's never that easy, is it, to get yourself a clean sheet. 4-1 after 37 minutes. And we just have to be wary here. We do not want to let FC United of Manchester back into this game under any circumstances whatsoever. Because that would just burst the old bubble, wouldn't it? But here they are again. Lots of complacency in and around. I can't make any shouts to any of the boys at the moment. But that's a great tackle by Leake. He's unlucky that it's fell back to a red shirt, in all honesty. Here's Fitzmartin on the right-hand side. Don't concede a second, boys, please. He's free at the back post. What are the defenders doing? 4-2. Christ. What are they doing? They've took their foot off. I can't believe I'm saying this, 4-2 up, but we need half-time here. Just to get the boys back on level. You know, we've let in 2 very soft goals at the end there. I'm going to say I'm happy so far with the shots we've had, but I'm very wary of complacency. Harry Perrott let his man go at the back post, didn't he? I won't go balanced just yet, but I'm very, very wary. That's all I'm going to say. If they get an early goal second half, suddenly things get interesting. But we've got a couple of nervous players in the team right now. I don't know why they'd be nervous when they've played as well as they have done. Spellman and Thompson are nervous, yet they've played so goddamn well. But FC United of Manchester coming at us again here, straight from the second half. And Taylor should be coming to claim that. He doesn't, and they nearly score from it. I'm going to demand more. I can't believe I'm doing that at 4-2, but I feel like we've literally opened the door to them and said, come on in. Get yourself a goal. Get yourself a couple of goals. Come on, we want a game here. And I know they're frustrated by the feedback, but I can see what's coming in front of me. But we will make a change. Harry Green, we'll swap him for Spellman, and we'll bring on Jarrett Rivers. And although, I mean, Thompson's having a 10, I can't take him off when he's having a 10. I just can't do it. CJ Clark's not having the best game in the world. So I'm going to drop Ben Little to a ball-winning midfielder, and Caden Kelly can come on for his debut. And he can be a supportive, advanced playmaker. And I might go balanced, you know. We'll see what happens from this corner. But I am tempted to go balanced. Just in case they get another goal and then suddenly we're in a bit of trouble. So I'm going to go balanced. And here they go again. Oh my God. We're not about to bottle a 4-goal lead. I can't handle that on the opening day. We've won the ball back though in midfield. I'd love a goal, boys. That would just put me to rest so much. Spellman over the top to Thompson. Oh, I thought that could have been his moment to get that hat-trick. Jarrett Rivers, it's deep towards Spellman. And yeah, Hall's just beat him to it. And they've kept it in. But that's wonderful play by Caden Kelly, nicking it back. In a great position. Spellman, is he going to put another wonderful cross? And he plays it back to Perrott. Nelson's in. And the shot is blocked. Just want that 5th goal. This has been a highlight-filled game. It's been such a great game. But this is the worry. I guess when we're a little bit too attacking, it's still at the back where I'm worried about the goals that we're conceding. I'd happily see the game finish right now as it is. But here come FC United of Manchester. It's a poor ball though, to be fair, and Leak does well to clean that up. Here is Max Thompson. Back to Newall. He's got options in front of him. It's a lovely ball over the top to Rivers. He's got a great cross in the box. Nelson should score. He should score. That is a sitter that he's missed there. He's on for a hat-trick as well as Thompson. And he should score. He really, really should score there. But he didn't. They're going attacking now. So I'm going to drop my wing-backs to being defensive. I don't want to go cautious quite yet. But everyone on the bench is either complacent or anxious. And the 2 strikers are having an absolutely wonderful game. I feel like one of them is going to get us another goal here if we leave them on. But it's quieting down a little bit, despite them going really, really attacking. And I'm hoping we can catch them out going the other way. Here's Leak. Into Caden Kelly. Is he going to take a shot? He's still going, Caden Kelly! And he's put it wide. Did well there, did the new boy, but couldn't quite finish his chance. And we are into the final 10 minutes of this game. Have we weathered the FC United of... I can't keep saying it. It's such a long name. I'm just going to say FC United Storm. I think we are. We're going to replace Newall. And sorry, we'll replace... Oh, we can't replace Thompson now. He's took another knock, I think. But they're playing with more caution now. I think they've given up the ghost. Thompson's pulled a knee ligament, which doesn't sound good. But we can't bring him off. But we do win the first game of the season. And you know what? I think take their 2 goals out of it, which was 2 goals in a brief spell where we let our foot off. We were excellent in that first half especially. And continued to create throughout. And plenty of positives. You know, new signings. Leak had a great game. Perrott had a wonderful game. Spellman a 9.2. Thompson with a 10. Nelson with an 8.4. You know what? I'm just going to say, well done, lads. It's a good win. You can only beat what's in front of you. And that's exactly what we did. And sadly, the goal difference has dropped us back. So we were top at one point. But 5th after 1 game. You can't read into that, of course. But... it is what it is. Newell's picked up a knock. I think he might be okay for the 2nd game of the season. But plenty of praise for a lot of the new boys. And I am going to give praise to Max Thompson. We knew he had it in him. We did. It was just waiting for it to come out. And I don't think he has got a knock. I think he must have got it off. He must have ran it off, which is good. So, a good start of the season. It was only FC United of Manchester. But now we've got a bit more of a stiffer test because we've got an unknown quantity, a team we didn't play last season, And by the looks of it, a team who are pretty good. We've got Brackley up next. Well, we did cheekily ask the board to give us a bit more with the wage budget, and it's been rejected. So I don't know where the club currently is financially in terms of its stability. I think there is a way we can find that out, to be fair. I don't know if we can maybe go to job security, and it does give us an idea of our finances. It's just how do we filter it? We'll filter it via team. There we go. So yeah, our finances are okay, to be fair. Job is stable, which is good. And our reputation has gone up to 1 star now as well, which is cool. But yeah, sadly no additional wage budget by the board, which means the rest of this window is still going to be a bit of a struggle. We are still waiting on a couple of players to be sold. Nothing in yet in terms of scout reports for any of the boys who were that interested in, who were on trial at the moment. But yeah, we'll keep looking, and I'm sure we'll make some more signings soon. So here's the team then for the Braintree game. A couple of changes, mostly down to the injuries. Tommy Taylor is in goal. Harry Perrott will remain on the right. Fitness is an issue though, and we do desperately need to have some depth at right back. That's something we're definitely going to get sorted for the next game, I think. Leek and Lecky remain in the back four. Jassim Sukar comes in as cover for left back. He's not naturally a left back, but he can play on the left hand side. He won't give us the same width, unfortunately, as Newall did, but he's got a slight knock, which is a shame after having such an outstanding debut. Caden Kelly comes in for Ben Little, who's not 100% fit with CJ Clark alongside him. We are sticking with Green and Spellman as they had such a great game, although Spellman's not 100% fit, but we're going to keep him out on the wing. And again, it's a sign that, we need a bit more depth on the wings as well. Where is Jarrett Rivers? Oh, he's on the bench. That's alright, I didn't think he was on the bench there. So Jarrett Rivers can come on for him at some point, I'm sure. And Andrew Nelson, sadly, he's not 100% fit either. But I have faith that Mitchell Curry will come in and do the job. Thompson's fit, ready to go, which is awesome. And I am going balanced. Which is a bit different, but I think last season in a lot of games, maybe like this one, we maybe have to just sit back, be a bit more cautious against good teams, and that might be where we pick up the points that we might lose, on any other given day. So we're going to always go attacking at home, but I want to be a little bit more pragmatic just because I don't want us conceding the goals that we did at times last season, and especially, we've just conceded 2 to a newly promoted team. So, yeah, we'll see how we get on against Braintree. Their kit is absolutely horrific, and I hope their performance is equally as bad. But, well, they've got a corner within 2 minutes. It's headed up. Oh, wow, it was missed at the near post there. It was quite a poor chance in the end, you'd have to say, from Braintree. But like our opening game, highlights galore here. And that's why Sukar isn't a starting fullback, because that cross was appalling. Luckily, we've recycled the ball. Perrott tries to pull it over the top. Doofus hilariously clears it. And Mitchell Curry's in, and he's missed a big chance. Thompson won the second ball. Headed it into a great area. Curry should be hitting the target there. Never mind. We'll encourage the boys though. Despite our balanced setup, we still seem pretty good going forward. And we do have a free kick here. Caden Kelly, he whips it in. It's an outswing to Thompson, who gets up but doesn't get there, and we might be in trouble here. We might be in trouble. This is not a Darlington highlight. This is a Braintree counter-attack. We've gotten back into our shape well enough here. Sukar heads it, but the second ball's not there. Willis now back out to Rogers. Rogers with an early cross to the back post, and wow, they've hit the bar. They've hit the bar, and the ball somehow didn't cross the line. That was close. That was close. This is something I'd like your guys' feedback. Should we sign a new goalkeeper? Because I'm looking, and we've got the centre-back pairing now. The full-backs will improve. But we're still, I don't know. It's bugging me, the goalkeeping scenario. I feel a lot better having a goalkeeper at the back who I know is a safe pair of hands. And I just don't know with Tommy Taylor. I'm not too sure. But after a frantic start to the game, it looks like we are going to end the half. And it's going to be all square. Although CJ Clark's lost a 50-50 in midfield there. This would be a bad time to concede, but they've got that all wrong. Midfielder ran to the inside. Perrott went the outside and nicked the ball. Here's Harry Green. Didn't have a great opening game of the season. But he's not followed up with a good pass there. I don't know what that was. Blair shoots from range, and that is an absolute screamer from Aaron Blair. What a goal that is. Nothing you can do apart from not give the ball away, Harry Green. It's a terrible ball in field. And, I mean, the finish is absolutely incredible. But it was from us giving the ball away needlessly, which is really, really annoying. So that puts us 1-0 down. There's a highlight instantly from kickoff here. Oh, Curry's... What? Where the hell has that come from? Mitchell Curry's just bent one in the corner from 35 yards. Wow, that might be the best goal we've scored in the whole series. I just thought it was going wide. I mean, he's just thought, sod it. What a goal that is from Mitchell Curry. What a superstar. What a goal. And we are level. Just like that. Do we deserve to be? Not sure. But I don't care. Wonderful, wonderful goal. Gets us in level at half-time. And it's safe to say I'll take that every day of the week. We are going to make a change though. Spellman looks a little bit tired. So we'll bring on Jarrett Rivers. Who we could do better depth-wise there, couldn't we, to be fair. But he did well last season, so we'll keep him in. And I am worried about Harry Perrott. But we just don't have another right-back at the moment. There's no one who can play there. So I'm going to just have to hope he can hang on. Maybe we need an alternative tactic where we swap to 3 at the back. Or something. But yeah, Harry Perrott is going to have to just get through this game. And we're going to have to ensure we get ourselves a right back, I think, for the next game. I'm going to probably bring young James Harvey on in the second half. Not quite yet. As CJ Clark's not having the best game, I'd say. But let's just give the boys a little bit of a boost. Max Thompson having another great game. And we'll see if we can nick what looks like a very, very tight contest. And we have got a free kick here. Kelly plays it into CJ Clark, who heads it on the bar, and they've cleared off the line. Clark heads it back in, and Braintree scramble it clear. It looked like a pretty weak header, but the goalkeeper, whether he assumed it was going over or what, he left it, and he's lucky that it hit the bar, and it didn't nestle in the back of his net. And equally, at the other end, they've had a header. Oh, and that's hit the bar. Our goalkeeper, safe to say, was a little bit more concerned. Doofus plays it in and that's out. Both sides hitting the crossbar early on the hour we are. And they've got a throw in. See, Newell's been suggested. He's not 100% fit, but he's fitter than our current right... Oh, they've scored. Troy Perrott beaten at the far post, and it looked easy, didn't it? It looked easy. That's 2 goals we've conceded from that right back spot. In fact, Harry Green was in there defending, which he shouldn't really be doing. But that's annoying. So we are going to take off Perrott. We are going to have to bring on Nathan Newell, who is not a right wing back at all. But we ain't got a choice. CJ Clark's anxious. We'll bring on young James Harvey. And I think I'm also... I can't make any more subs, can I? Because we had a... Do we have an injury in the first half? That's all we can do. Right, well. Hopefully, we can get back into this game now. But it's another Braintree highlight. And I just worry down that right-hand side. They might make us pay. Here's Payne. Out to Smith. Rogers now. This would finish the game off. Rivers does really well there. Don't lose it. Don't lose it in this position. Play it out well. We've played all right there. Harvey now. Stepping into midfield, plays it into Max Thompson. He's got Jarrett Rivers down his left-hand side. Rivers cuts inside onto his favoured foot. Rivers decides to take a shot. Wrong decision. Wrong decision from Jarrett Rivers. He got greedy there. Did not have to do that. And a chance has gone begging. I think we're going to go attacking for the final 20 minutes. Try and put a bit of pressure on that Braintree back line. I'm going to demand more from the boys in the hope that we might nick something late on here. It's not looking likely though, is it? Braintree up to third. They're a good side. Very attacking. Ooh, Rivers has won it. Here's Curry. Can he find his strike partner? Plays it out to Harry Green, who's not had a good start to the season. Can he find the cross? Oh, it's a great save by the goalkeeper. Curry's strike is saved. Oh, was that it? Was that the chance? Thompson to Sukar. Oh, Green's at the back post. He's free. He's got to score. It's back across goal. And somehow we've not managed to get the equaliser. What on earth is going on? Harvey, that was a terrible pass. Oh no, and this might be what the highlight was all leading to. Makes you think we were going to score, and then they go up the other end and seal it. Go on. Oh, Green, well done. Well, that's a good ball forward. Curry might be in here. Can Curry get the shot off? He's put it over the bar. You can't say we haven't had chances to win it. And we might have another. Green. I mean, we've gone very attacking and we're doing just that. But are we going to get the ball in the back of the net here? Green's took it all the way to the corner. Great ball into Newall. Oh, he's lost it. Leak back out to Harvey. We haven't got any natural fullbacks. And that exactly is what happens when you don't have a fullback in position. They can't cross it in and they just lose the ball. We need to try and play more centrally here. And Greens gave it away. I don't know what's going to happen here, but Davies is in the box and he's put it wide. Wow. Wow. I'm going to demand more again. One last big push. Into stoppage time we go. I think it's going to be a narrow one, or is it? It's a throw-in, but it's to them. Someone needs to nick the ball high up the pitch. Or let them just hoof it clear and we can pick up the pieces. Are they going to make an error? Oh, Harvey, that's a great interception by the young lad. Oh, he's went for glory and he shouldn't have. Maybe a sign of inexperience by the youngster, but that is that. We had chances. And it was a mix of a great goalkeeping performance and maybe a bit of luck that we didn't get anything out of that game. I'm going to say unlucky, boys. I think we were unlucky. We were edged out in a tight contest, but it certainly gave me food for thought where we need depth, and that is at fullback. And I just want us to start. We need to start keeping the goals out, man. We just keep conceding. That's 4 goals in our opening 2 games, and unfortunately, 1 win, 1 defeat. So we'll leave it there. I'm going to fast forward a bit. Hopefully, get some new signings in. And I think we'll either come back for Tamworth, Boston, or Boston, Peterborough. We'll get a couple of games under our belt to start the season. And I'm hoping next time you see me, we've got the depth we need. And we're also going to be in a good position to start picking up results, climbing the table, and getting some very nice needed clean sheets. But that's it today, guys. That's the opening episode of Season 2. Lots of action. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, do hit the like button and subscribe for much more. Of course, daily FM content here on the channel. We've got another series alongside this one, which is my Project Boro Save, where I'm the manager of Middlesbrough Football Club, of course. So subscribe for this and that if you're interested. Comment below your thoughts in the comment section below. Any suggestions you've got to help us start keeping the goals out. And until next time, guys, a big thank you for watching. Do take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.